Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Wyola. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his man. It's Brown. That gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Movement at the second level of the defense now. To the air, it's Raiola. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Brown. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. On the move now. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fires it to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Caught quickly. They bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Oh, he makes the catch. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Signs the quick throw. Ball scooped up by the defense. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Aggies. Massive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
The Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Brown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Huskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Lining up to try the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The tackle is made, but a gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So the offense blinking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this game could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nice grab. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Oh, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down. But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Ncaa back another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Huskers come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the second half started with the running play. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's Reed. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pulls Drills it in. It's Owens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught for the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to chuck it again. This pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They'll run it from the gun. Look out, room to run here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. With sure hands, it's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes a quick catch. And the Huskers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Huskers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Past the 25. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the extra point was up and good. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Nebraska Cornhuskers will take over 1st and 10.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hot over the middle. It's Nelson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Huskers trying to cash in here in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? There's the handoff. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And then first down, right back to the running game. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Handoff in a single back formation. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.